Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today's reading is for the month of the sun sign season of Scorpio. So that runs from October 22nd until November 20th. We have some exciting things going on, right? Mercury is in retrograde. That happened on Wednesday. This video will be coming out on Friday. That happened on Tuesday, not Wednesday, on Tuesday. And so Mercury in retrograde is retrograding from about 11 degrees of Scorpio back to about 25 degrees of Libra. And so what was kind of going on through your mind right around the time that we moved into Libra season, right there at the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd of September this year, there might be some projects, some things you started, some things that need to be reviewed, edited, looked over, be cautious about, checking out the details. Wait, I'm talking to to Virgo. What am I talking about? Be your superpower, you. It'll be a great time to dwell on that. Okay, so there's that. This is happening though. That retrograde is happening from your house of communication, and Mercury does rule your sign. And so it's happening in your house of communication and backing up into the house of what you value, your self-worth, your self-confidence. And so I really want to encourage you to be sure to make sure, sure, you can do that, sure. That how you are Mercury retrograde, that how you are communicating with others is clear, it is concise. Check contracts, really check over details, because with that retrograding in your house of communication and being ruled by Mercury, that's just really a lot of static around communication. So that's just something to pay a little extra attention to. Now, the veil is really thin right now, and so it's a really good time to communicate with spirit, though. So I really want to encourage that you do that, take the opportunity to do that, especially pay attention to your dreams, and maybe start a dream journal at least for the next couple of weeks here. So we also have the new moon happening in Libra today on Friday. I'm recording this on Thursday, but you're viewing it on Friday. And so this is a really great time to plant your seeds of intention about what it is that you do value, about how you want to work on things of self-esteem, self-value, self-worth, finances, things like that. So it's a really good time for you to take a moment to write that down. But also, because it's Libra season, maybe what you want to focus on is relationships. And so what kind of a partner do you want to attract in? You want someone who is compassionate and kind and caring, someone who has an equal vibrational resonancy to yours, not someone who you have to constantly prop up and take care of, right? You want someone who is able to love themselves also, right? You want to love yourself so that you can love others. You want someone that can love themselves so they can love others. And then together you create that really nice synergy, that balance of Libra. So those are kind of things to kind of be looking at. We do have Mars in retrograde in Aries, and I was thinking a little bit about that because that would be in your 8th house of transformation. And so there is something that perhaps, now that's going to go on until like the 6th or the 9th of January. And so there is some area of your life that's been trying to transform, and things seem to be moving pretty good, and then Aries went retrograde and really seemed to slow things down. So take this time to go over projects you've already started, things that you were trying to transform, and give them a second look. Do that detail-oriented thing that is your superpower. Oh, my nose is itching. So yes, definitely spend some time on things that you want to have move forward once we get into January, when, we don't have all the big 3 players hanging out up there in Capricorn and stopping up the show, and things start progressing forward a little bit. So to get into your energy, to get you a message. Oh, can you hit the thumbs up button? I always forget to ask. It really helps. It really helps with the analytics. I don't write the rules. And in fact, any of the YouTube people that you watch, it really can help them out if you would just leave comments or hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Those things, not just for me, but for all of us. Okay, so here we go. I went with the Oracle of the Dragonfly to really get into your energy. And the first thing that came out was the same card that came out for Taurus. So very earth sign oriented, getting into our dream space. So especially if you have Taurus strong in your chart. The dream catcher is dreaming soul wisdom. And so that's why I really think that your dream journal is going to be super important to you. Now, one thing I have been doing for all the signs is I've been trying to channel messages, but when I started reading your other card, I've never seen this card before, so I had to go into the book, and it's called the Dragon Fae Tiamat. Tiamat? I don't know. You are stronger than you think. And when I started reading it, I wanted you to hear it from Lucy Cavendish. But I want you to notice all the orange of the solar plexus. All the orange of the solar plexus. So this is the courage. This is the strength. This is the self-confidence. But we have a lot of blue and green. That's heart healing and throat chakra. So getting the courage to heal your heart, to speak your truth, to, in a way that is healing, right? Because the green's there. The green is kind of on top of it, but standing in your power. Okay, so here we go. I just really want you to hear this. It says, I know who you are. I know the good of you, the multiplicity of you, and the incredible richness of you. I know what you have survived. I know how great lies have been told. I know how hard the path has been, how deep the despair, how savage the untruths. I am here to help you restore your own sense of glory, your own truth, your own shining self. The truth is that you are all things and all beings. You are magnificent, and truthfully, heaven is your mother, the earth is your mother, the sea is your mother, the fire of creation is yours too. You are all these things: star being, dragonkin, sea creature, earth dweller, and forest child. You are sea and salt and wood and stone, and you are grander and more magnificent than words or thoughts can tell you. I couldn't beat that. That is a channeled message for sure that came through Lucy. That is just amazing. So it says, grow and begin to feel more secure in the truths that you are in timeless, ageless, and have wisdom from beyond this lifetime, far beyond the planet. The truth of who you are is beyond all of our imagining, because you are vast and powerful and wondrous, and I, who am the mother of the earth, tell you so. And know you to be so. You are me, and I am you. And your capacity to become who you truly are is now a possibility. Do not be frightened by the power you feel within. Know that this power is to be used for good, to assist, to love, and to create. You are an amazing galactic being, an earthly, sensual being, a glorious body and soul entwined. I am here to let you know that you are eternal, beyond time, beyond space, beyond form. You are. And I'm here to show you that who you are is of value to us, of the stars, of the sea, of the land. We support you. We love you always. It is second house work. Self-esteem, self-value, self-worth, in case you were wondering. You have a lot of things that you are that are magnificent, right? And so really focusing on that this month, like if you are in doubt, stand up in the morning and just stand in front of in the mirror and look at yourself and pull your shoulders back. Do the victor stance if you want. Stand like a superhero. Whatever it takes. To start to really tap into that inner magnificent you. And then go after your dreams. And then go after your dreams. Okay? So believe in you. Wow, I just love that so much. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the 9-card spread. If you've never been here before, I will walk you through it. Welcome to my channel. And if you have been here before, welcome back. I'm so excited to see you. I took a little bit of a break, but I really needed it. So it's always important that you do self-care and nurture yourself, right? So you are a very nurturing sign. You know how to take care of others, and you're being asked to remember that you are magnificent and worthy of your own time and effort as well. So what are your dreams? What are your goals? Okay. Whew. That was such a great message. All right. One more time. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Center card is going to be the key to the situation. Thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future. Outcome at the end of this season of Scorpio. And some overall energy from the bottom of the deck. The key to the situation, we have the anchor that is creating stability in the heart space. But also, this anchor is set down into the middle of, there's like, if you really look, there's all kinds of treasures down there. It's into the middle of a treasure chest. So really anchoring into your heart space, what is of value to you. Okay. Oh, I get two there. All right. Let's see how we're going. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit has so much to say to you. It's amazing. Let's just see. Let's just see. Oh, we have a card that's flipped up. We're going with this. I'm going to put this here. Wow. Like you even two came out. Okay. Okay. I got it. All right, so the overall energy here. You have the lady. This is the one that works hard. This is the one that's nurturing, keeps the home fires burning, and often does not take time for herself, right? And messages are coming in from Spirit, and, you know, pay attention. Pay attention to the messages you're getting because you are safe, you are guarded, you are protected. The tower in Lenormand is different than the tower in tarot. This is the security. This is also having a higher perspective. But I also want you to remember that the card that was flipped up that really wanted your attention is that you are safe and protected also. This is Thumbelina who fell into the clover and was safe and lucky, right? And well cared for. And so you look good. All right, let's see. In the recent past, you've been wondering about financial abundance. Feels financial. It definitely feels financial with this anchor falling here into the center of this and where it is falling in your chart. What is this dream that you're trying to do to create so that you can feel stable and creating and bringing in the kind of security that makes you feel like you are providing, that you are not Cinderella, but instead you are tall and strong and a fortress, right? So, oh, lovely. What is the dream? Then and then area of transformation with the sun shining on it. So again, I think I started to say, but I don't remember if I did. Mars is in your house of transformation and it is in retrograde, and so things have been being held back, but that doesn't mean that the sun's not going to come out. It's not going to shine. But action has to be taken, right? In order for Sleeping Beauty to wake up, the prince has to kiss her. So some kind of action needs to be taken. This is also that solar plexus energy. So is it you being confident enough to go out and chase down your dreams, to take the action and get what you want, falling into, locking into the clover? Oh, okay, yes. So you're thinking about a contract. Now, it is the ring. It could be marriage. Absolutely, it could be marriage. But it could be a business contract, something that you're purchasing. Information is coming to you. And again, I want to say with that book open, that almost feels like a cautionary tale to remember to pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details that are written, right? This is really important at this time. So in the recent past, you were worried about something being cut out. And because I see the home in the background there, I really feel like you've been worried about finances. And maybe you've, oh, okay. Who hasn't really been worried about finances, right? And so maybe you've been worried about what do you have to give up? What do you have to cut out? How do you have to cut things back in order to find this sense of security in the heart space? Oh my gosh. Okay, in the heart space, in the future going forward, you have the star. This is clarity. This is hope. This is being guided, and you are protected. The bear with the 2. This is protection of a soulmate. I forgot to mention, this card right here is 42, and this one is 15. They have both, 4 plus 2 is 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 is the soulmate energy, and to see that you, so not only are you protected, but your loved ones are protected. Or you're going to feel that you are able to protect your loved ones. It could be that because it's in the heart space. This is a card of protection. This is a card of protection. This is a card of protection, but luck being part of it, which is not really luck, it's divine. It's divinely guided, but okay. All right, so interesting that this is a month of communications. In the area of obstacles, we have the letter and we have the wolf lurking in the background. And so an obstacle has been getting the information that you need, or maybe you got a letter from a bank or a mortgage company, or there's something, right, where like it's made you feel very, or it was the pink slip notice from your boss. We're like, we're sorry, but due to COVID, you can just stay home and we're not paying you anymore. Like, I don't know, but there's something about this letter that felt deceitful, that felt wrong, it felt aggressive. It feels very aggressive, and it created an obstacle here for you. But here you are in the current situation. We have the fox, and I like the fox in this position because the fox, okay, so gosh, this is like in Taurus. We were talking about how Cinderella is giving and giving and giving and not taking care of herself. She's having to serve others. The fox is like, I make sure that I can handle my own business. And look, he's got on a coat. He's got a satchel full of food. He's doing fine. So here you are building something, and that's 1 plus 4. That's 14. It's 5. It's change. It's change. It's also the 9 of Wands, which is interesting because it looks like, I'm sorry, it's the 9 of Clubs, which is like the 9 of Wands. So it is nearing the end of a long journey, and it's creating change, and transformation is happening, and the safety and the security is coming in, and you are about to receive the abundance. We have the lady here, and look how nicely dressed she is compared to the lady here, right? And so, but the lady, for me, in a general reading, is about receiving the flow and the abundance, especially when she looks like this. So, this is a beautiful reading. Great opportunities here. It looks really, really good for you. I just realized something. I didn't pull a color card for Taurus. We'll have to get over it. Okay, so here you go. You get a color card. This looks really good. Virgo, I cannot be more excited for you. I see here the important thing is that you believe in you. And when you believe in you, everyone else can't help but believe in you too. Everybody else won't be able to help but believe in you. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to pull you a color card, and I'm going to set it aside, and then I'm going to do the rest of the reading. There's so much more here. Let's get you a card about this. Oh my God. I am sorry. So I am recording. I try to record these on the weeks I'm not working, but I'm working this week, so I'm a little discombobulated. And hey, Mercury went retrograde. So I'm going to tip you back down here so you could see what's going on again. So you have the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth and true prosperity. This is in the area of thoughts of what you're thinking about. So this is definitely about some kind of financial help coming to you. You have the Winged Wise Ones, angelic help and miraculous aid. Very much like the Clover, right? Like just falling into it. And you have the Horse King, assistance and control. You are going to be divinely guided, divinely protected. Things are going to come to you. You need to ask, though. And you need to be grateful. So when you start counting your blessings, you really open it up and you show that the universe will understand. How do we do this? No, that's not how. Okay, here's how we're going to put it. When you count your blessings, you recognize your abundance. You recognize all that you already have going on. And in doing so, you start raising your vibrational energy. And like I said, attracting in like attracts like. And so the higher your vibrational energy is, the more you are believing in yourself, the more others will see that. You're like the sun that's shining, and it draws and attracts to you. And so, you know, it becomes really important that you do that for yourself, that you give yourself that gift of believing in yourself, self-value, self-esteem, self-worth, and then chasing down your dreams. And I'm going to right now skip to that color card because I'm thinking this has a lot to do with this. And we have Jade, take action. And see the sun shining there? Okay, so it's bringing it in, but taking action. You are going to have to, you can't just sit here and hope that the flow of abundance comes to you. You're going to have to take action to take care of yourself. The fox doesn't sit around waiting for things to come. It gets what it wants. It goes after it. And so you're going to have to do some stuff. You're going to have to take some action steps. And I know, okay, so in the heart space, we have, this card says that you're afraid there's not enough time. But there is always more than enough time. When things are run on divine timing, and they do, and you're not running out of time. There's no such thing as that. You're not running out of time. The opportunities have not passed you by. You were either not ready for them, or they were not ready for you. But it feels like right now things are lining up. You're not out of time. But you're going to have to take some action. You're going to have to make some effort. And what is the effort? You have, look, it's a number 6 again. This is soulmate energy. I really feel like whatever, okay, so say you've been looking for work for months, years. Because I actually know a couple of Virgos that it's been a long time. And you're really like, I don't know. It just hasn't been the right soul contract situation. Because we have all these 6s just showing up here. Like, so many of them. This is a 6. 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 This is a 5, which equals change. You're going to have to make some change. You're going to have to do some effort. So this 6, be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You are not out of time, but don't waste it. Okay? Make sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine-tuning. Again, this is you stepping in and using your superpower, Virgo. This is you going over, okay, so I've sent my resume out, but did you do the follow-up calls? Did you make the personal contacts, right? So when you call, make sure you get their name, and then you use their name. You know, then you follow up. Having a name gets you there. Because there's all this soulmate energy here. You're going to have to connect with a soulmate. And a soulmate is not necessarily a love partner, right? We have soul family. Let's put it that way. You're going to have to connect with a soul family member with all these 6s here to get you to the right place. And so how do you do that? You have the conversations. You get to know people. In this case, it's not only what you know, it's who you know, right? And so what project are you working on? How can you fine tune it? How can you create that elevator pitch so that when you meet that soul family member, you can start talking about it? So kind of revamping and looking at things again. But then it's going to be as if by magic. It's going to be as if by magic, right? Because in your heart space, you're going to think it was magic with the stars here, and things are going to come up clover, and you're going to end up doing really well, okay? But you don't waste time feeling sorry for yourself. Don't waste time going, oh, I've done everything already. Go back and look over it again. That's what Mercury retrograde is great for. It's really great for drilling down into the details. You can do this. You know you can. All right, I will see you back here next Friday when I do a Earth sign video, and also next Monday when I do the whole week ahead for all the signs. It's time stamped, and we'll really cover like what else is going on with astrology, and we'll get a couple messages from Spirit then too. I am cheering you on. You can do this. You really can, because remember how magnificent you really are. Okay? All right, we'll talk soon. Take care.